The Tale of Lady Elowen, the Weaver of Silent Rivers. In the heart of the kingdom nestled within the valley of the Whispering Willows lived Lady Elowen, a weaver of unparalleled skill. Her loom sang with the murmurs of the river that wound through the village, and in her deft hands the stories of all who crossed her threshold found their way into the intricate patterns of her tapestries. Elowen was beloved, not only for her artistry, but for her kindness. She wove the woes of the weary into silken threads of comfort, spun the dreams of the hopeful into golden strands of promise, and stitched the burdens of the troubled into cloth so soft that sorrow itself seemed to lighten. She listened, she nodded, she gave of herself until there was little left. So silent was her own voice, so invisible her own desires, that her loom wove only the tales of others. One evening, as the river was bathed in the silver light of the moon, Elowen paused in her work. A single thread had frayed, its fibers weak and thin. She frowned, tracing its path through the tapestry. It was her own thread, the one she had neglected. For all her weaving, she had forgotten to weave herself into the story. A shadowed figure stepped from the trees, an old woman wrapped in a cloak of mist. "Child," she murmured, her voice like water over stones. "A river that silences itself to match the sea will never know its own song." Elowen turned toward the river, watching its currents twist and bend, yielding to the rocks yet never ceasing to flow. She saw for the first time that the river was not weak for its fluidity. It did not vanish to please the land. It carved its own way, shaping valleys and nourishing life, but always remaining true to its course. With trembling hands, Elowen picked up her shuttle. This time, she wove her own thread first.